Radian Ramjet with Afterburner on the Ruger RXM quick review. This one in particular is the Gen 3, which will fit the RXM, or at least it did for me. It does exactly what it's advertised to do, and it does it better than any other compensator that I've ever had. It absolutely reduces felt recoil and makes follow-up shots a lot more crisp and keeps my red dot in frame. Zero other modifications/alterations were needed other than simply installing it. The only downside I have to report is that you will pay a lot of money for it, so pay close attention for sales and/or discount codes on websites that sell them, including Radian's own website. It is important that you follow the instructions for installation, and you need to understand that putting a compensator will not make you a better shooter. It is simply a tool to assist the moderate/advanced shooter, which I cannot stress enough. So if you're having trouble, it's not the barrel or compensator's fault, it's you. Go back and get more experience before you add one of these on. This did not affect my accuracy at the indoor gun range, which is a max of roughly 25 yards. As far as ammunition, I used MagTech 115 grain FMJ, and I ran my old Hornady Critical Defense 115 grain through it because I swapped that ammo out every 6 months on my EDC. I put around 400 rounds through this at the gun range without ever firing the gun or the ramjet before, and it ran without a single flaw. I am using the stock guide rod that came with the RXM, which is 16 pounds for the non-threaded barrel version. After firing my very first shots in real time on camera, I instantly fell in love with this setup and became my favorite RXM out of the 4 that I have pretty much instantly. I have heard of some installation issues due to the fact that the Ramjet and Afterburner is not specifically designed for the RXM. It is important that you double check what version you bought, which the one you need for the RXM is the Gen 3 version for the Glock 19. It might be a good idea to hit the barrel in the appropriate spots with Lucas Extreme Duty gun oil. While I was shooting this RXM, I did not notice any other additional muzzle flash, and there's only slightly a bit more of that concussion feeling. However, if myself and the girlfriend, who was obsessed with Hello Kitty and stuffed animal plushies, didn't complain one time in an indoor gun range about this, or didn't even notice it, it should not be something you complain about either. The compensator locks on with a single screw that does not need Loctite. Simply torque it down to 15 inch-pounds. Many other people in the RXM groups throughout social media have had a trouble-free experience, so if you're having trouble, triple check your installation and the rest of your setup. And if you're still having additional issues, which you should not, drop a comment. I'm more than happy to help. But that should only apply to a few people. For everyone else, I definitely recommend getting one of these for your RXM. It makes it a whole different gun, and it's totally worth it. While I was shooting this RXM, I was using a few different magazines, and I was trying to see if I can get this gun to jam up or a failure to go into battery, and it just would not do it. There's even a couple examples where I tried limp bursting it, I tried doing everything I possibly could, and like I said before, it just ran without a flaw. The only other modifications I have is the Magpul full-size grip, TLR7X flashlight, and a Holosun EPS carry green dot. I know you're not supposed to do this one technically right here, but I was trying to show the awesomeness of the Ramjet that you could do it if you needed to. Before I get made fun of for being a terrible shot, I intentionally used the center top portion of the target outside of the actual target pieces on the blank white part due to the fact that this is my last sheet. We were running about 600 rounds between 3 RXMs, and I just wanted to finish off on a good note. This was at roughly 15 yards. This one right here was at the bottom left, and I was shooting at about 7 yards.